I wonder what they're like. From our viewpoint, Professor, they're either suprahuman or subhuman.
Hello out there, the Twitchiverse. It is Saturday night. That means it is the Saturday night stream, because that's what happens when it's Saturday.
There fucking is.
Sometimes.
I got Dan there, as you can tell.
The profanity is here.
And Jared is here.
And I'm feeling fine.
And I'm feeling...
The Profane Command is here.
Yeah, the profane and the profane command.
Oh my god.
And I got Sam
Cookies
here.
on dowels.
Alright, so we got Phyrexia, All Will Be One draftees, because that's the new set. So we figured, why not jump in and give it a go before it gets too far gone. When did we stream? Tuesday? Wednesday? Oh yeah, I didn't stream Tuesday. It's D&D night.
Yes.
Wednesday we streamed some, and I did green red, and then I did blue red like oil counters, which was pretty cool.
Which was not for fun.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
That is making me laugh.
Phyrexia is filled with glorious artifacts.
Glorious artifacts.
They're certainly something. They certainly have mouths where they shouldn't. There's a lot of what's going on here in Phyrexia these days. Mouths.
There's a lot of people I know.
Uncomfortable.
Specifically, the Elish Norn faction is profoundly teeth.
Oh, it's teeth and muscle sinew. It's just very Hellraiser.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Mm-mm.
Honestly, some of the cards make me a little uncomfortable.
It's understandable. What was that card from Theros you didn't like?
Oh, the hand mouth one, right?
Yeah, the enchant creature that made you discard 2 and gave the creature lifelink.
Yeah, I didn't like that. Did
Yeah,
not
I
like that
remember
at all.
I remember drafting that several times just because you didn't like it. I was like, this pack really got nothing going for us. Dan hates this card. We'll take that one. Even if you weren't on the stream, like, Dan hates this card. I'll take it.
Mouth stuff makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was, as a wacky piece of artwork there.
There's so many jokes I can't think of right now because I'm not feeling too well.
About how mouth stuff makes me uncomfortable.
Damn it.
So
I'm just going to keep saying it.
Let me get
Insert
started with
joke
the
here.
draft.
I'll get back to you next week. Oh crap, I have to stream tomorrow.
You do. You got. I don't know how much of a stream. How many people will be coming to hang out.
Yeah, I was actually
anti-Super
going to
Bowlers.
talk to you guys about that off camera, but I'm not entirely certain we're going to get too much action, considering that most of our regular watcher base are local to the Philadelphia area, and it's probably going to be one hell of an event.
Yeah, I think that. I mean, I'd say just make sure whoever was it, both you guys.
From the sound of things, yeah.
So just if you pull an audible, just let each other know, like, hey, I think, or Jared, if you want to pull the trigger and just say, I'm gonna rest. I don't.
Yeah,
think
so if
it's
you
a
feel
bad
like
thing.
shit, dude, don't
Yeah.
Understood.
No point in
Hear
forcing.
that, everyone out there? We may or may not be streaming tomorrow.
If we get 3 chats tonight that say you guys need to stream tomorrow, Jared will stream.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sammy's yours doesn't. You can't jump on and do that.
If we get 20, I'll have streamed this morning.
Oh, I won't. I wouldn't do
If we
that to
get
them.
20 individual chats, Jared will go back in time and stream this morning. We should probably pick that white card.
I'm thinking one of them. I was looking at the red cards to see. This one's pretty good. There's nothing fantastic in this pack. It seems like a fairly soft pack on the whole. Yeah, I don't see anything that's jumping out at me as like a fantastic choice.
Like cheap fucking cigarettes. It's a real soft pack.
A soft pack. This is pretty good as well as a follow-up because we're in white. The Serum Core Chimera, I had 2 of these in my deck the other night, the aforementioned red-blue deck. Fantastic. I wish I had a Churning Reservoir. This card is also fantastic. Eye of Malakator. It's that's a pretty good one as well. This Complete Devotion is a really good trick because of the draw card trigger. So if you're playing enough Toxic, it can be very, very good. But I think just staying in color here makes the most sense. I don't see anything that's so powerful. I'd say that the Reservoir could push us into red-white, but taking a 6-drop pushes us kind of away from red-white. So I'll just take the 5-drop in color and see what happens. I'd rather stay as close to one color as I can in case we open a bomb in the next pack. This is a very... I don't want to say it's necessarily a Prince format because it's too early to tell, and people who are telling you otherwise I think are a little full of it. But it definitely is a format with some bombs in it. No joke. Thank you very much.
Look
Yeah,
at
there's
2
whole,
years.
like
2
a bunch of
years.
skull bombs.
Zealot's Conviction, enchant creature +1/+1 as long as... That's alright. It's not great. I like the green cards here. The Viral Spawning. Expand the Sphere is okay, but not great. Chimney Rabble is very, very good. Could probably take that here. Offer Immortality is a decent trick, but it's a little early for something like that, I think. The green cards are okay, but not great. The Atrocity I'm back and forth on. I like the art a lot. That I'm sure of. I think it's pretty decent, but not amazing. We'll take the Rabble for now. What do we got here?
Rabble.
Minor misstep, not quite mental misstep, that's for sure. RWB 9000 coming in for the 20 months. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Hex Gold Slash here looks like the pickup to me. Just 2 damage. If it's toxic, 4 damage. It can be very good against the green decks. It matches up well against the quick red mirrors.
That's a great piece of art.
Oh, yes. Good card. Yeah, art we don't get very much in this style of...
I'm really glad we're getting more of it lately.
Yeah, I like that they're being a little bit more brave with their standard set art.
Yeah.
Not just reserved for the those things I don't like, secret
Layers.
Thank you, Secret
Yeah.
Lair, thank you.
Secret
I was gonna
Andy-
say
Things I don't like.
I was gonna say Secret Invasion. That's not right.
No, that's not right at all.
That's coming soon.
This card's a little
Hopefully.
clunky. Vanish into Eternity's okay. I think we have enough big stuff. I don't mind taking this. And surprisingly, there is a good amount of stuff that is not a creature that's worth getting rid of with this thing. What else we got here? Draw 2 cards with Corrupted. Yeah, not for us. Ooh, got the White Trick. Yeah, here's a good one that Dan would not like. Incisor Glider.
I mean, I'm kind of alright with it just because you can't really tell. It's not like the focus of the fucking card.
Yeah, but there's a lot of
yeah,
teeth
there's
on this
teeth
card.
on there.
Oh, yeah. It's just a line of teeth.
Yeah.
I was like, what does that have to do with
Second
teeth?
Chimney Rabble's pretty good, though. Could pick up a Devotion down the road. We don't have a ton of Toxic right now. I think I'd rather just take this Rabble.
Rabble.
Rectangles and such.
You made that joke again. I didn't get a harump out of that guy.
Wrong.
Harump.
Tapper's okay, but slow. I don't remember this being very good. It's not. Could have some implications in Pauper, though.
Yeah, it could.
Nothing great.
Tapped.
2 or 3 Menache for 3 is not the worst stat line.
No. I guess we'll take the Tapper. It's expensive, but we don't want to die.
Not expensive if it has Corrupted.
Well, we got to take more Toxic if we want that to be the case. Could take a Throw of Possibility. 5/5 for 5 is a good stat line, as Jared was just talking about. I think that's probably what we want. This seems to be a deck of fat. Instant. Target creature +2/+2. Equipped creatures gain indestructible. Not really for us yet, but certainly could be. I think I'd take the off-color Skull Bomb here for the sideboard over any of this other stuff. I do believe. The Steward's okay, but we don't have anything with oil counters yet either. That's the thing I'm worried about at this point. I will certainly take this Reservoir even though we don't have a play for it yet. The thing I'm worried about is we don't have a synergy yet. Like, we haven't found a...
Yeah, we're not
spot.
being pushed in a direction.
Right.
Card did suck.
Yeah, card's not great. This card's okay. But I'll put it on the board for now because I'd rather not play it, but I'm not, like, sad to play it. Okay. If you insist.
Oh my god.
I had the Trawler Drake in that oil counters deck, and this card is a absolute house.
The fact
Yeah,
that
card's
we're
great.
just opening up the lands though is kind of like, okay, that's enough lands, please.
Could take the
Well, Jared, you're here. Turn the land switch off.
I am, yeah.
probably
that is
want
me.
this. I think over just about anything
Yeah,
else in the
seems
pack.
good.
I
It's
really,
cheap.
I like the Injector quite a bit. The Fuseling is actually pretty good as well, but we're not
Okay.
super oil counter heavy, but it is just whenever another creature or artifact you control is put into a graveyard. So it's not the worst. We're not exactly a sacrifice. That's what I mean. We haven't fallen into that synergy yet. We're just kind of playing good stuff at the moment. Forget what this does. Search your library for a basic sphere or locust land, and then it becomes a 9/9 if you pay 3. Activate only
If you have nine different named lands among basic sphere and locust lands you control.
So weird. I like the equipment here. Again, the trick is nice. No removal in red. So I think we just want the hover wings. Pretty good here.
Yeah.
I don't.
You want to talk about something that upsets me is the fucking mandible whatever.
Yeah.
Mandible Claw.
Mandible Justiciar? Yeah.
A lot of teeth, a lot of hands. All of them where they
Lot of-
shouldn't be.
Weird bones?
Yep. Got a Soulless Jailer here. Players can't cast non-creature spells. It's interesting. Definitely a standard plant. I like this. The cool.
I mean, Soulless Jailer is a plant for a lot of different formats.
Furnace Strider might be the take. This card is a beating. He's just having a 4/5 in the late game with haste, just coming down out of nowhere is pretty nasty. And the following turn, your next play also has haste. I like the Mirror Convert because our curve's a little high. That's a toughie. I'll take the Furnace Strider here. Sacrifice a creature or artifact with mana value X. X damage divided as you choose. It's not terrible. The Crescendo's decent. This is definitely one of the better tricks they've printed. It works good on defense, works good on offense. I like it a lot. The Charge of the Mites is like flexible, but the creatures can't block, so it's not the greatest thing for us. This equipment is decent because it equips cheap. But maybe I'll try the Sacrifice. I haven't gotten to play with it yet. We'll see if we can do anything with it. Blackleaf Cliffs doesn't do anything. Terramorphic Expanse, probably the best card for us.
Yeah?
I do like the Engraver quite a bit. Just being able to block early, and you don't care what happens to it. Maybe that's better. We have 2 pips in red. The rest are all 1 pips, and then two cards with 2 pips. Yeah, I guess I'll take an Engraver here. I'm not like super concerned with the mana base yet.
Arctic Shores. We're seeing all of them.
Sawblade Scamp. How many non-creatures do we have? 3 artifacts, 1 sorcery, 2 instant. There's a Dune Mover, but again, I don't think we're in enough colors to want that.
Dune Mover.
Could take a Hazardous Blast. This card's pretty good. Just a big falter effect.
Yeah?
Wrecks the little critters. I don't mind having 1. Sacrifice and Blast. I guess we'll take the Sacrifice. I don't know if we'll want to play 2, but I'll throw it on the main board for the minute. We already have this white card here, which I don't know how to say the second word of. Bardiche.
Bardiche, yeah. Bardiche.
The Miranda Bardiche.
Something like that.
I'll take another Engraver. I don't mind that. I think over the Dross Skull Bomb here, we don't need the Skull Bomb. All right. Take that Devotion this late. That's fantastic. This Skull Bomb's a little bit better.
In color.
Yeah, it's better than Thrill or Blast for us. Helm came around. That's a nice pickup for us. We don't have enough oil counters, I think, to pay that. Late Charforger. Nobody in red-black, I guess.
Yeah.
as evidenced by the fact a Centurion came around. Oh, Atraxa.
We're not in that color.
We're one of them. Mere
But you know
Convert
what?
here.
Had we taken all those lands we kept seeing, maybe we could have been.
Right. Chimney Rabble. Number 3.
Is that good?
It's okay. We don't have a ton of artifacts to make it a 4/4. 4/4 Vigilance for 4 that's what's up. Maybe now we just want the Convert.
That is what's up.
Yeah, probably.
Just good mana fixing. If it tracks the wheels, one card gets us closer to casting it. Another Shepherd. It's nice. A lot of rectangles. Love rectangles.
I mean, there are a bunch of cards. They're all rectangles.
Exactly.
Max would really like to test the 256 token limit that the thing produces.
In limited, no less. Yeah, I don't know how well this deck's going to go. Like, big curve. What I'd like to see in the next few packs is some more cheap removal. That's kind of ideal for us. Cheap creature works as well. Not the ideal, but it works. Maybe it's the Lightbringer. It's a pain in the butt. We have a little bit of equipment here, so the +1/+1 is relevant. Probably a little bit more than the Cackler. The Slinger. Destroying an artifact is a 2/2 for 2, not the worst. We do make a bunch of little critters, so late game that's relevant. Yeah, I guess that wins me over a little bit more than the Leonin does.
There's a Leonin.
Another one. Another Rabble. An upgrade for our land base. Sort of. Kind of like the Rabble. Don't necessarily want a second 5/5 Menace Reach. Again, medium equipment. It's not the 2-drop. The 2-drop equipment with Mirrodin on it gives like +1/-1, quite good. We already have a couple of tricks. Let's take Rabble. Rabble.
Alright.
Going to turn Jared's volume up just a touch. You're a quiet man.
I'm very quiet.
There he goes. Furnace Strider, I'll take that.
He's very good at calculation.
Ooh.
Mr. Lau. How many licks does it take? No.
Look at him, he's doing the whole bit. Charge the Might's probably not the greatest, but perhaps. Take it over another one of these. I'm not necessarily convinced I want to play the first one. Take this. Might end up being a little bit heavier of equipment just to make sure we can do something. That's late eye. Cephalopod.
Cephalopod.
That's how I heard it too. Glad I'm not the only one.
No, you very much were not the only one who heard that as cephalopod.
I think I want to pull one of these off the main. Not convinced that's good yet. Maybe a little clunky. I don't think there's anything that pays us off for equipment, so there's no reason to force it. Looked like black was the most underdrafted color, though I'm seeing some late green. Hard to say. Looked like oil counters were getting snatched up pretty good, though. Minus the Cacklers, which is generally a payoff. So maybe they just didn't need the payoff? Wow.
That's weird.
Yes, there's some weird packs going on. I feel like people... I'm not sure yet. It's been some weird drafts, definitely. This continues to be that. Maybe just get rid of this. Thrill of Possibility last pick. So red was kind of open. I don't know. It was weird. It's weird. It's weird. Atraxa didn't wheel, I can tell you that much. Let's see here. 41 cards. Just need to make a single cut, which isn't a terrible place to be. How about them 3 drops? We do technically for Mirrodin on 3 if we need to. Maybe Sacrifice just isn't good here. This might not be good here. Though it does make a Goblin. No, oil counter's removed. Yeah, that's probably not good here. Not enough oil for that to be a thing. A little bit of oil, but not very much at all. Let me see if is there anything worth upgrading here? Another Sacrifice isn't winning me over a ton.
This Sunday at Sacrifice. Steiner Math promo.
Could play Leon in. It's at least a 3-drop. I don't know. It's just pretty medium, and we're not playing. We'll try it as is, I think. It says we're more red than white, huh? Fancy. Yeah, that's accurate. As close to the Devil's Mana base as we can play. Alright, we'll give it a go. I don't know. How many wins?
3.
3? Dan, you over or under on 3?
Under.
Jared?
What if I just agree?
I think that's a fair line to take.
Yeah, I'll take the push.
Alright, I'll go with the over. Alright, we go first. We have a removal spell into a 2-drop, into another removal spell into a 3-drop, so certainly a keep here. Don't hate it. Not sure yet on the Sacrifice. Slash is an instant, so in case we need it. If we draw land, tempted to use the Engraver to just discard and draw. Rummage. Oh,
Rummage.
Mirror. Probably just helmet up. Green, red. Gonna be hard for us to beat. Just because they're gonna probably, like us, play increasing threats. So we need to see some evasive creature. Something that looks pretty good here. Plus 3+0 as long as it has 3 or more oil counters on it. Tap to add a mana of any color. And then whenever it becomes tapped, exile a card from a graveyard and put an oil counter on it. Yes, that is totally fine. So you can tap it freely. Do I want to do it? I don't think I do yet. Considering we're hoping for some more cards. Not much to do here, though. We can deal 3 to this thing via the Sacrifice. We could swing them with both, see what they do, and then Sacrifice. 'Cause even double blocks don't do anything here.
I don't hate that.
Yeah, I think we got to test the waters a little bit. Like, just kind of doing nothing feels like our opponent's going to be able to cast big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They're fine taking the damage. I kind of don't blame them. I think we just probably Sacrifice, sack the helmet, deal with the Gorger before that becomes out of control. And that still lets us hold up the removal spell. Could hold me in suspense because it didn't have me sacrifice the thing. I was like, See if they use the rummage. They don't. That's bad. Need something here. So slow bad.
Slowbad makes me sad in this set. Because he's part Bosch, part Slowbad.
Yeah. Do I want to get rid of this?
They massacred my boy.
Mm-hmm.
Bosho Banana Tree.
I guess so. If we draw another land here, not the worst crime. We just don't have anything big to try to compete. Okay, it counts as big.
Yeah, we just need the
land I
mana to
discarded?
cast it.
But I think that's an okay place to be. We have a 4/4 that can tangle. We have a removal spell at instant speed, so I think we're in okay shape. It looks like they're kind of just green-red curve to me so far. Or if they're a synergy, we just haven't seen it yet. Are we okay taking a hit here? We can't blow it out if they have a trick. But are we willing to trade a turn for this devotion? Yeah, I guess so. See if they have something here. If they give up a turn for this, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, even if they have a trick in kind. We can always Hex Gold Slash if it's just like a pump spell of their own. Looks like a Volt Charge here.
Yeah.
I think that's fine-ish.
I mean, them proliferating their oil counter isn't great, but...
Yeah, it's one of the least offensive. They haven't used it yet, so I don't think it's the worst, but they traded their turn off for that, and I don't think... I hate that. That is an artifact. Nope. Phyrexian Goblin Artificer, very important. Just covered in metal.
Yes, not artifact.
Not artifact, just covered in metal. We could get rid of the Hazardous Blast.
He's not
here.
made of metal, Max.
Not made of metal, Kent.
Hey, Rod, turn the land switch back on, please.
I didn't even turn it off to begin with. I thought we were fine.
Just really want to be able to play the Skywarden.
Thought it was cool.
I thought it was cool. Oh man, less than 0 jokes.
Yeah.
I haven't thought about that in a minute. I thought it was cool.
We have double blocks here for slow bad again. We'd rather not.
Slow bad.
go down
Iron
that road.
Goblin is neither. Discuss.
I think this is fine. I just block the 1/3. It's like, do you care? How much do you care? And if they blow up one, this is still nothing happens. If they pump it, that's fine. Okay. They get something they can do nothing with, which is nice for us. Okay, that's nice. We just get in at 1 attack here. Hold up a blocker and get out, big boy.
Get
Oh, they
out,
do get to
big
cast
boy.
the Rabble on this turn, right? Yeah, because they cast the trick until their next turn. Which the Rabble doesn't do anything here. They're tapped out. They can't really get in attacks. So that's nice. There you go. There you go. Do we want to attack? They just double block with, like, Rabble slow bad. We could punish them pretty hard for that. Not pretty hard because it's 2 for 2 still. So, for those reasons, I don't like it. Happy to have a board that's somewhat solved, and we can play a breaker here with the Shepherd.
Breaker 1/9, breaker 1/9.
Got a creature flying here.
God. I think I'm still having delusions.
Oh no, baby! This is what you come here for. This is the real stuff. Oh fuck!
This is the real shit. Oh fuck!
Yeah, this card real good.
Yep, that's some real shit.
Ones do.
Yeah, but the nice thing is our 5/5 checks it. We just need, if we draw something decent here, I accept, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take a tapper. I wish it was a little fucking cheaper to activate, but
What else do we got to do with the mana?
true.
No, what is this symbol? Vigilance.
Vigilance.
What is this wacky
I
little
told you
square?
what it was because I knew you didn't know.
I double checked. I knew enough to know it was there. That's an improvement.
I guess.
Yeah. Mark
Sadly,
improved.
yes, that is an improvement.
I mean, come on. I wasn't born of this digital magic.
No, we weren't.
We merely adopted it. Okay, they have a Sky Warden of their own.
It has reach.
It do.
And menace.
And menace.
As does ours.
So it's going to put 5 damage on. I think I'm okay with this.
No, it's going to put 6 damage on? Oh, 5 damage on that.
Oh, no, yeah.
There.
I just want to make
Okay.
sure I could slash it. Yeah. That was
Yep.
my-
Kill it.
Gotta
Let's see what
slash
they
those
do
prices.
first.
Flash those prices. Stretch those bills.
Ooh, form bills.
Like a soulful.
Over bills.
Form bills. What do? We need a good draw here, no doubt. But we've dealt with the biggest creature on the board. So we tap the... If we draw a dud, and we have, we tap the Sky Warden. We have a 3/3 blocker for everything but Slowbad. So Slowbad's our trouble spot right now. That's not the worst. I don't think we need to play out that land. I'd rather hold it. Do we want to block with us ahead in the race? I think we attack here, right? No, they have reach, as Sam pointed out. You weren't going to point it out again, were you?
Probably not.
See, this is the most important time to point these things out
don't
is
know
when
for
I go to
sure.
do something stupid.
Max, it has reach.
Thank
That's
you.
all the time, Olivia.
I know, but you got to be on top of it. Why can't we outthink them?
What are you out thinking?
Remember to tap.
Thank you. I will do that when they elect to go to combat.
My God.
They might draw a card here with the green land.
The Green Lantern.
It's their green land to turn.
The green loon turn.
Did y'all see the James Gunn crazy DC overhaul stuff? Oh, folks.
Yep.
What you do?
I have not seen it all
I put a. That's the one I.
because
knew
I
about.
just I didn't have the brain capacity to handle it
There's a lot.
this week.
Yeah, there's a lot.
It's a lot. Some of it exciting. Swamp Thing exciting.
Very.
Lantern exciting. Okay, so that's
Oh,
got
boy.
haste.
And toxic 3.
Okay, I think we just tap the 5/5 still. We have double blocks for the 4/4. So I'm fine with that. Trading the 3/3 off for it. It opens up the attack next turn for them. But I think I'd rather trade for 4/4 than 3/3. And I don't want to see what they can do if they corrupt us, so I might as well block them.
Yeah. Getting corrupted here seems bad.
Okay. It'd be like that.
It do.
We still have block on the 1/1. Block on the 1/3. Whenever it attacks, you may remove an oil counter, untap it, and it gets +1/+1. Understood.
Yeah. Our opponent is a really good mid-range deck.
Yeah, they've been drawing cards.
Well, that too.
Yeah, it's been the. I think that theirs is better than ours. Don't get me wrong. But I would love to play a couple of creatures. It'd be awesome. Okay.
Okay. Planar disruption.
Probably just deal with the Sky Warden here. Because it can't attack or block. So if we ever did manage to wrestle the board state back,
It
not
ain't blocking
the
either.
flyer will be relevant. If they have the enchant creature that gives hexproof here, we'll scoop. Close
X
enough.
equals 0.
They're giving it hexproof.
Ivar Stand is a powerful limited magic card.
It certainly is.
Instant speed hexproof is certainly a thing.
And that the enchantment does it too. That +2/+2, and then hexproof till end of turn is real good. There's a couple things that blow you out in this format. This format seems very like it's I'm gonna make a comparison, but I don't mean it the way I mean it. It's very New Capenna-ish in that the game seems to crux around one specific moment
it too,
in
Jared.
the game.
It's
It may not
I
be.
don't mean it the way I mean it.
I don't mean that the format is complete and utter butthole, is what I mean. I just mean that it has that. It can be a very blowout. Like you win off the back of this one turn. You got me. Scottish Gaza.
Bless you.
Thank you. Well, I like this curve. 2-drop. We have a 3-drop for a non-creature if they play something problematic. Then we got the mana for our 4-drop, so that's good too. Yeah, I think our big problem is we just don't have enough of any one thing to really fall into that synergy. And that's been the tough part for me in these drafts is how much worse of a card do you take because it does a thing? And when do you take it? Like, how early in the draft should I be taking these things?
Right.
Like, it's been a very tough evaluation for me as a drafter.
It's not a sort of gimme kind of format. You actually have to think.
I don't think I am the beatdown yet. With the wings coming, we have a flying threat. They can get by this 2/2. I think I just want to block. Poor opponent stuck on land. This sucks.
Yeah, getting stuck on land really honks.
Here I think I will attack because now I'll just take the 2 damage. Because then 4 coming back in puts us well ahead in the race. They're like, I'm off it. I ain't even attacking. Fuck it. They may have something here. Who knows, though? They seem to not. We will play more equipment.
Play it, for Mirrodin.
For Mirrodin.
The casual rally cry.
Mirrodin.
Yeah, it sucks. I feel for him. So 3/3 can trade. Do I just want to move this and do nothing? I think I'd like the Rabble here. Rabble crash. It's just we're so ahead on game objects that I think that that's fine. 2 3/3s. Like, I'll sack one to bomb one of your duders. Like this thing that gains them life could get them back into the game. If we draw a land here, Furnace Strider with haste comes in. Like, yeah. That's rough. Sorry about that, Scottish.
Kind of just had it all there.
It was good curve, right? Like, we had a good curve hand, and they had 2 land.
Yep.
I had a two land hand. They had a good curve hand. Sounds like the start of an alt song from the 90s. You put it to your own tune. Oh my God, we're playing against the Mill House.
I mean,
everything's certainly got to come up them. This is rough. How we win?
Not an option.
Winning was never an option.
Everything's coming up Millhouse. What does this even do?
Millhouse!
That.
Oh, wow. It's alright. It's slow. It's alright, though. I think I want this because it lets me rabble next turn.
Rabble.
Exactly. I'd rather be rabbling. Rabbles get rabbling. No Hex Gold Slash, please. I accept. That's kind of fine. They look like they're setting up for something very slow here. Is this... Yeah, I can shut that off whenever I want. What do we got here?
You could do the same thing they did to you.
Right? I think with this it's okay. I don't think I need to do that per se. But maybe. We'll see what they do. We'll put this down, and then we can always do that next turn to follow up. We'll see how many counters they get. Once this gets to like 3 counters, I'm a little worried.
What's it do when it gets to 4?
They can pay 3, tap it, remove the 4 counters, and then return a creature card.
And they don't have to sacrifice it.
No, this isn't as good as the sack. The green version of this is nuts.
Yeah, it is.
And there's a ton of sack jokes whenever somebody plays it.
I mean, it's called the sack.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna... What did somebody say? They were proliferating. They're like, we're gonna bulk up our sack. And somebody... Chat, you did exactly what you expect chat to do. It looks like they're proliferate. So we can certainly get this now. This is pretty free to do. That is what we'll do. Or do I want to wait till they invest more into it? Yeah, let me just add to the board while there's nothing going on here.
I think that's not too risky a play.
Yeah, I'll stop playing like a coward.
It's not a
Despite the
coward
fact
stream.
I am.
Wait, it is a coward stream. Wait a minute.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
who
100%
are
a
you?
coward stream.
Who are you?
Who are you? Furnace Strider next turn, potentially.
Wouldn't be against that.
Okay, here we go. That's a good disruption target. Just say swing the 1/1? Really, not swinging the rabble, but the 1/1 is fascinating to me. I mean, it worked. They got in their damage.
That's probably what they were hoping for, I guess.
I think we just do this. Could come in with rabble.
Yeah, I mean,
Offer a trade. Maybe I just hold. Yeah, I'll hold. I got the game right now in the air. They have to do something about it. Charforger. Make a rectangle. Now they're interested in trades. Are you interested in 2-for-1 goblin for
It's not really rectangle.
1.5?
It's an arch.
Huh? And make rectangle.
Yeah, it's not a rectangle.
There's a rectangle.
No, it's not. It's an arch.
Only in this bullshit is this an arch. +3/+1. Gets them all. You got me. I just can't afford to play into that. Okay, that helps somewhat. What do you do, Soggy the Dark Witch? You got... Or Soggy the Dark Clown.
Doggy.
Soggy.
it wasn't me.
That's shocking.
Gaggy the Dark Clown.
So they can get a Charforger plus like Goblin pick off of a Rabble, but they only get that once. They can go Scourge plus Goblin on a Rabble. So they can go Charforger, Goblin on a Rabble, Scourge, Goblin on a Rabble. That's not terrible for us.
That sentence does make me lose meanings of words. Goblins on the rebel. 2 bits.
Goblin and a Forger on a Rabble, Scourge and a Goblin on a Rabble.
Oh my
Goblins
god.
on a half shell.
Rebel.
Looks like they're interested in Scourge plus Goblin on a Rabble.
Oh my god. Stop it.
I'm just calling it like I sees it.
I know it hurts.
So oil counters abound here. They can use their vial or vat, as it were. So see if they elect to do that. Looks like they might be interested. They get the Slinger, which could take out the Rabble? No, so it just gets an artifact, right? Slinger take out Incisor, but they got to sack, yeah, the creature with the planar disruption. I think that's fair. Just get the glider. So the vial's back to 1, or vat, whatever it is. No blocks here is fine. Okay, now we're talking. Just shove. Does this do any target? Yes. No. Damn it. Target, yes. Creatures. This is very much the do not disturb. Do, yes. Not. Okay. If that's their turn, I'm happy enough. We can get the vat. I think we just gotta chill here.
the sacrifice do?
Not enough. Gosh. Put him to 1, but then what? We could try a saucy attack, maybe scare them, but I think they have to call us, right? Like, no matter what. Like, they're too low a life total. Even a 1/1's a threat. You can't take it into pump spell. I guess we just gotta.
Yeah.
Guess we just gotta blast it here.
Blast them.
If they have a removal spell, they should probably be using it on Goblin. Yep. I think we're gonna lose it too to Millhouse.
Sucks.
It do. Yep. Yeah, I think that.
Congratulations, Millhouse.
I think this set is very much like you want to bomb if you can get it. If you cannot get it, you need to be in a synergy deck. Or if you just draft this like middle of the roady kind of deck like we have, I think you just get owned.
Or you just need to be attacking every turn.
Right. Oh yeah, I definitely think there's aggro for sure. All the red things, there's so much haste.
Yeah.
It's just, but that's almost like a synergy, right? Where it's just like I am aggro, like hasty aggro.
Yeah, I guess the synergy is that you're attacking every turn.
Yeah. This is fine. They went down to 6. Galta.
Oh, jeez.
Pretty cool.
Got that secret lair because it's done by the guy that Dylan went to high school with.
Oh, nice. That's
Mike Burns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Plus, it was $30, and you got Galta, Itali, Witcher, whatever, and then Ulamog the Ceaseless Hunger, which is a $40 card. So, it was like buying an Ulamog and getting the other two, and they're double faced, where one face is the front of the cereal box, which is that image from the sleeve there, and the back is like the back of a cereal box, and they all have a puzzle.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, they're great. They did a whole fucking commercial with puppets for it.
Holy hell.
That was fantastic.
Nobody told me.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm. Go Mike Burns.
Yeah, go Mike Burns.
So next turn, almost assuredly a rabble. Jared's favorite. What'd this do? At the beginning of combat on your turn, put an oil counter on it. Then create a 1/1 red Phyrexian horror with trample and haste where X is the number of oil counters on it. Sacrifice the token at the beginning of the next end step.
Trouble. Is what that is.
Yeah. That's big beat'ems. I think that's the... Don't worry about toxic and get them. Next turn, rabble minimally. Blast is a sorcery, unfortunately. But it is a falter that can win us the game. So, if opponent chimney rabbles plus attacks, I think we just take it. We'd be taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it looks like, total. There's exiling the 1/3 flyers, totally fine. Or they only get 1 token. I guess, do I care? No. I think it's a race. I'm making my declarative. It's a race. But I got rabbles, so I don't give a shit. And then next turn we can blast them. So they get to go up on the forge and make a big in. And we blast them. So anyway. And we did what Dan said. They always be attacking theme deck.
Yep. ABA.
Everything is not coming up Magic Man.
I don't want to talk about it. Magic Man had a bad game.
He said that's for sure.
That's that Magic Man.
Gotta get one more.
Huh?
You gotta get one more.
I'm gotta get 2 more for me to be right. The most important thing.
I'm already almost wrong.
Well,
Tetrator.
2-2, so.
I don't know. We face Tetrator now. Hand
The
looks
traitor.
pretty soft, but I don't necessarily. A double 5-drop feels pretty. Yeah, I guess I mulligan. Shit. This is not good either. Probably put back Basilica Shepherd here. We got our work cut out for us. What do I want to draw? I don't know. Stuff.
Lanes.
Yeah. It's not bad. I'd take a planes to go with it, though. I'd really like to pair this white card with a planes.
Bold today we are.
Okay. I'll take any
Any
land.
land.
Yep, I'll take now any land. You have selected any. Take
You've
one from
selected
this.
Brown-Eyed Girl.
Yup.
Why don't you just tell me what movie you're trying to see?
Remove an oil counter. It gains indestructible. So that was like the worst thing they could have played, because that invalidates our slash. And that's a 5-drop, so we're not casting that in any universe. I think we lose this one.
You can kill the dancer.
Yeah, but what's that going to do for us? You're right, we can. This is absolutely true statement you're making. Blah, 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 blah. See what they get here. Okay, there's black, white. Fine to trade. Am I fine to trade oil counter? They might just tap attack for 3. That's fine.
Not unheard of.
Certainly happy to trade oil counter. Curious to see what's going on here. Like full control here. Happy to trade oil counter.
Or a combat trick, even.
Oh, certainly a combat trick. Like Death Touch Indestructible here? Okay, just an enchant creature, I get you.
Alright.
Okay, with
That's not a
that?
combat trick, more of just a weird time to play it. That's fine, though.
Hmm. Guess I'm attacking? Hope that they play... I mean, they clearly don't have a 4-drop in hand. It seems, anyway. They're playing like they don't have a 4-drop, put it that way. But if they play land 5-drop, I can get the Ambassador. Oh boy. All the mouths.
Teeth. 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 Must be a nice opponent. Need a fucking mythic.
I know, right?
A good one at that.
Yeah, 4/4. Hand is mono white. Probably removal for Furnace Strider into attack with Mondrak. Could tap the 4/5 attack with Mondrak. We need planes next turn. If we don't draw planes, I don't think we can win.
I think it gets pretty hard for us to win.
There's the attack with Mondrak.
Mondrak.
Is that how you think it sounds?
I don't know. Maybe.
There's removal from... Wait, can we... This is just 6, right? We get rid of Mondrak forever. I think I'm willing to attack here. If I draw another white, I can double spell, and things get a little bit better for me.
Things are a lot better for us if we can double spell. I mean, like, we have playable cards in our hand. We just can't do anything with them. I mean, look, man, sometimes...
That was incredible.
Yeah?
I just...
Sometimes the universe just like shitting in our mouths.
Woo!
Yeah, buy a basket.
Oh my god.
Just the little laughter that you're clearly pained to have is just
Just-
kind of hilarious. You're like,
Wow, okay, opponent, what the fuck?
How'd you lose, dumb? You dumb.
What he said.
you sure got you should have told them.
Oh my god.
I'm with you, Max. I don't know how the fuck they ended up with, down here. Down here in the bullshit rank.
Oh my god. Who said 3? You said 3?
I said 3.
Oh, you suck.
I said under.
Not the end, a big winner here.
You ain't.
Oh,
I mean-
boy.
Oh my god.
You said
You
4.
must be so
You said
proud.
I suck.
I really suck. It doesn't change the fact you suck. Dan, a big winner here.
Not true.
Jared
Dan the
agreed,
big winner.
so.
Ah, let's all agree that just sucked for everyone.
Yeah, we'll try
Yeah, let's
again.
all agree that was bullshit.
It happens. Let's see. I'm not big on this card. This is a do-nothing artifact. This card is not my style of play. I like this Blister Zoa is quite good.
Everyone likes the big jellyfish.
I like the Vorak is quite good.
Phyrexian Boar Beast.
I definitely prefer QWERTY, but Dvorak is a fine keyboard outlay. I don't know if that joke landed with anybody, but
What are you looking for? Blister Zoa.
Yeah, take it.
I mean, it may have, but I think it's best we just move on.
I don't know if I want to try to like force oil count, like blue-red oil counters again. But I think it's probably better than ending up in like generic. Like take the Vorak and just kind of end up in stuff. Seems to be a losing strategy.
I like
Pretty
that.
good card
Yeah.
here. We're already somewhat blue, so this is pretty good. We want to put oil counters on this if possible. Nothing currently puts oil counters on anything, so I think just going into this. Tainted Observer, pretty good.
That could increase oil counters.
Yes, it does proliferate. So we are setting up for oil counters. 2 to 3 color oil counters is so far what we're positioned to be in. By no means do we have to. The Blister Zoa is just a big flyer war. I have no problem. Neither of these cards are so strong that if I saw something crazy in another color, I wouldn't just immediately pivot. Not really that great for us. Though we could land in heavy artifacts, but that's still not a great payoff for that. This isn't bad. Each opponent gets a poison counter, draw a card. Pairs well with our Proliferate. Toxic 2 pairs well with our Proliferate. No artifacts outside of the Jailer, which is not great for us. And a Terramorphic Expanse, which we could take.
I don't hate having a Terramorphic Expanse early when the rest of the pack isn't terrible.
Yeah, I'll take a Terramorphic, fix my manas. Make sure I can cast this too. If we end up 3 colors, that's really going to pay us off nicely. And with red being a color that likes to give oil counters, it seems like it's somewhat likely we could. Could take the Eye. We're not any artifacts yet, but likely could land in artifacts. There's a card with lots of teeth. Lots of bones.
Teeth. It's real.
Kind of like the long legs, not overly much, but I kind of like it here. Surgical Bay is alright. These lands have proven to be not the greatest. Just 3/3 for 3.
Boggles my mind. Those lands not being good boggles my mind.
I guess we'll just take the 2-drop. Again, proliferating not bad for us here. This bigger card. This card's alright. I like the reservoir a lot though. That's real good for us with the Blister Zoa. Also good things to proliferate. We can start to draw. This is the artifact or the equipment we really wanted last deck. The Batter Fist. Nice and cheap. Equip super cheap. Very good card. Okay. Nothing great here. Just the Synthesizer most likely. What do you do? It's okay. Cool art, though. Really like that a lot. Synthesizer's fine. Good blocker. Oh, the staff. The fact it's tap pay life makes it not the greatest thing in the world. Unfortunately, but it's still cool. It's a little expensive. Is it the take, though? Could just take the steward.
What's expensive? The staff?
Huh?
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Target permanent you own.
Yeah. You stole my thing? Blowing it up. I own it. I don't think we're an I deck. I do think that we could take this Basilisk, though. Probably over Steward number 2. I don't know how red we're going to end up being. I'd like to probably be a little bit lighter on the red, so I don't think we want the Engraver. There's the Apparatus again. Another Terramorphic, though. I think I want that. Line it up to be 3 colors, so... It just makes sense since Sorcery's cheaper. It's just, like, super medium. It's nice if you're playing a lot of counter magic, I guess, because you can flash it in. But it feels more like a commander card to me. I'll take this just in case. I'd rather play Prophetic Prism if I have to play one of those kind of effects. I think I'll take this over this. Though I could just take the rare. Might as well take the rare here.
There you
If
go.
I really need an artifact, again, I can take it. And I can take Glowbad, might be really good in this deck. Take the green one. It's an upgrade. Guess I could play it. For now, anyway. We'll see how things land. So right now, we're looking mostly at a mixture of oil and toxic. So we kind of need to figure out what we're going to do. Non-land permanents you control are artifacts. The same is true. Okay, so it turns everything into an artifact. Trawler Drake is quite good. Another Blister Zoa is quite good. 6/7 Paladin is gigantic. What else do we have here? Chimney Rabble. Again, I don't want to have to be red as a main color if I can help it. Draw 3 cards, proliferate. It's a little slow, but cool. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell. Not a lot of non-creature spells. Maybe we just take Gigantic Thingy? Could take another Blister Zoa. We really need to put oil counters on things. I guess I'll take the Trawler Drake. See if we can pick up some... We will need... Like, I'll take interaction, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to dodge interaction. Like, we could take a Mesmerizing Dose, but... It's a little clunky.
Just a little clunky.
Battle Chair.
It's expensive.
Battle Chair is good.
Battle Chair is good. But remember, it's a 6/6 Trampler. You pay for 6. Like, it's not a bad rate out of the gate. First Strike and Trample. A combo Jared loves.
It's so much fun.
It is. And a surprising amount of Magic players do not know how it works.
Yeah, it's one of those interactions where when I see people like, but wait, why did that work? It's just like, well, because it does.
Take the Battle Chair. We don't have a lot of top end, and it kind of fits into what we're doing with artifacts. Conduit of Worlds.
That card is awesome in non-limited formats.
Yes. Have to pass, unfortunately, right now on this Skull Bomb, excuse me. It's going to happen, people. It's going to happen a lot.
They're just spell bombs, dude.
Yeah.
They're just spell bombs.
Serum Snare is a pretty awesome card, like a nice piece of cheap interaction, but this card is fantastic. And is real, like, there's just nothing good, nothing bad to say about this card. It's all good things. I like it, and it's good. A good card.
I liken it good.
That's correct. Ooh, now we're talking. Troll's exactly what this deck wants to be doing. Passing up on a Slaughter Singer that's out of color and a Font of Progress. For disco computers playing at home, we could have had 2 now. We got here.
Bomb, not in color though.
Off-color Skull Bomb is kind of like, it's a playable.
Draw a card.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, is that might be the best of the the options here. The experiment, we don't have enough artifacts to make good, and same with the eye. Like, these obviously go together in a deck quite well, but you need to be like, that's probably the blue-white artifact deck, a little more tempo-y. There's an on-color Skull Bomb, which I like. The Watcher's pretty good. The Raptor's okay. But I like the Skull Bomb. I like it a lot. Terramorphic Expanse here over just the Trick. That's alright Trick. And then this is Oil Counters. But like just an attacker with oil counters, which is like alright but not fantastic. Yeah, I just take Terramorphic. I don't need to take any more Terramorphics. Yeah, I got this Skull Bomb now. Passing up on a Rabble, unfortunately. Not much else. Like, I'd play Big Fatty, but we just got a Battle Chair.
I feel like the Battle Chair is fine.
Wow. Blister Zone Wield, I'll take it. Wow, look at all these blue cards. I think we're in the right color.
A lot of blue.
This thing's pretty good. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. I'd play this. I'd play this. But I'll take that. Man, no respect for Rabbles. I'll take it. I'll see how red we end up being. I'm not going to go, geez, people. I'll take the Skull Bomb because this is like exactly the card we need. Puts oil counters. We have the Reservoir to put additional oil counters. Surgical Bay gives us 2 draw lands for late game. If we overdraw lands, I'm not huge on these lands. Like, I'm still not convinced they're great, but I'd play 2 in a deck like this.
It looks like we're probably going to have the time for it.
Yeah. 6 artifacts at the moment. I might be relevant, but we'll see. I mean, it does scry too.
You don't have any instants of sorceries yet.
No, we need that interaction going here into pack 3. Any removal in colors, basically, probably a takeover just about anything else. Okay. Multiple off-color Skull Bombs now is nice. Tablet's super slow, but not bad.
Counterspell?
No, I don't want to counterspell. This deck's too curvy to want to counterspell, I think. But no removal either. Could try the tablet. It's cheap. But it's slow. Might wield the Skull Bomb. We did one already. So, yeah, I'll try that. I haven't got a chance to try it. It's a rare. Ooh. 5-4 for 4. I think we want this more, though. We don't have a lot of non-creatures, but it's good. If we can continue to pick stuff up by passing any removal in color, probably have to take this. Target creature controls deals damage to each opponent. Yeah, this is just too good. Sad, because there's cooler cards. We might get the Chimera on the wheel, though. It doesn't seem like anyone's playing that deck. But I'll take the bite. We just have to have removal here. There's a Brutalizer. There's a Mana Fixer. Not passing any removal that I'm aware of. Could walk the dinosaur.
Open the door.
I'm just listening to that Neil album the other night.
Nice.
Second time I've thought about that song this weekend. Or
That
this
fucking
week.
album is so good.
God, this is tough. Do I just want the Slinger? Maybe I just want the Slinger? Maybe I just take the Fixing. Good mana, I guess, is its own reward. What do you do? Oh, not good enough for Max. I guess I gotta take it, but it's butthole.
This deck is a mess.
It's better. I'm gonna say it's gonna do better than the last deck did.
That doesn't mean it's not a mess.
I didn't say that. I said what I
Also,
said.
not a high bar either, so it's fine.
Nice sack here.
Thank you.
It's late glare.
Aaron, stop talking about your sack.
It's a nice one.
No.
I mean, I guess when Max compliments your sack, it's only polite to talk about it.
Yeah, the canopy is weak, but possibly a take here. Probably better than synthesizer number 2.
And Max admirably trying to ignore us.
Well, yeah, we're talking about your sack. I'm sure he doesn't want that.
I don't want that. Strider, maybe?
I like that one.
It just cycles. But I don't know how much we're proliferating. I don't think we got paid off on that. Take the Strider here. Ooh, late Observer. I like that. Oh, I like that. Yeah, buddy. I know I'm passing this, but I'm taking the Skull Bomb.
Furnace Skull Bomb, good.
Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Basilisk here. We got a Dune Mover. That actually isn't bad here. We kind of want the artifact. Toxic works with Proliferate, and we're 3 colors, so the fixing helps there too. Slinger came.
You like Dune Mover?
Do you like dune buggies?
Everybody likes Dune Buggies.
I watched that episode today because tomorrow's the Super Bowl. So that should just be a yearly tradition.
I like that idea.
When did you start this tradition?
When did you start this tradition?
Just this year.
Alright. Could possibly lose the blue Skull Bomb.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Don't you talk about losing any skull bombs.
Yeah, that works really well with some of the stuff we have, I agree.
What about the blue Skull Bomb?
Ew. Took me a second to realize what you were saying there. Why? Why do you do this? I think we want the triple red Skull Bombs with the Blister Zoa for sure. Like, that works really well. The fact it's an artifact comes in, triggers some of our stuff. Cantrips, as we pointed out before. I think we need some dicey removal. Maybe we get rid of Blast. Like, Blast literally is just like, they're overwhelming us with tokens. We need an answer somehow. Like, or, like, something to do. What else can we do here? Furnace Strider looks a little soft. And it's awfully red. How many creatures is this? 13.
I like to blast because it can just give you an attack win.
Yeah, it's possible to eke out a
it
win.
better than that.
You like it better than Rebuke? Yeah, I think the Rebuke is just a kind of, we got it. Same with the Canopy. It's like, ugh, but
Yeah.
we have to play this, I think.
Gotta eat your vegetables, I think.
Yeah.
Eat your vegetables!
It's tough because so many of these cards aren't good. I don't know which ones I need.
It's a real problem, isn't it?
I'd take out the tablet. Very slow.
Yeah, but I want to try it.
Okay.
It draws cards.
What you gotta do, Max, is just play good cards.
Alright.
Fuck.
Whoa.
That
Like-
can't be right.
You're bringing a lot of new ideas to the stream, I guess, so...
Yeah, I've been playing Magic for a long time, and I have not done that.
What's the sack do?
Yeah, we haven't, have we?
So I don't want to ask.
It comes in with 3 oil counters. You pay 4 mana, remove 1 oil counter, and makes a 3/3.
Oh, that seems good.
And it makes a golem, so we can't cut it because Jared's on the stream.
Okay.
Also, just really good.
Also, the Dune Mover is a golem. Worth noting.
Yeah.
Don't you dare cut my sack. My golem sack.
That's why it's Jared's sack.
Everything's fine. Unsurprisingly, nobody's commented that I should be streaming tomorrow. Ugh.
I was waiting until we had more viewers to issue the challenge again.
I think it's funny to talk about it the whole time.
I already told you couldn't do that.
Funny stuff. It doesn't really count.
No.
Your
Can't
continued
build
history
there.
of harassing Jared in the chat.
Yeah.
No. I'm sick. Don't do that.
I like the toxic one on this. Tough. Looks. No, I can't get rid of the rebuke. I also don't like it, but I can't get rid of it. Blue Skull Bomb looking like the shabbiest thing. We do have a lot of cheap stuff. Yeah, I guess I don't love it, but I think the rest of this is kind of unnecessary. We'll try it. I think it's going to do better than the last. That's what I'm throwing this. So 3 wins. You're giving it 2?
I'm giving it 2 wins.
2 wins. Dan?
I'm gonna stick with you. I think it'll do better, but only by 1.
Okay, Jared?
It comes a 4.
4. I love that.
So 2 3s, and a 4.
That's right.
Nope. 4 games. Okay, wait. What?
Too late. He said what he said? I can't even quantify that.
Everything's fine.
ALX 438. No, I think I'm good with water, but thank you. Alright, so we go first. We have Churning Reservoir Sack combo, which is awesome. Long Legs and Steward. I mean, I don't see any reason why we can't do this.
Ooh, and a fast land.
Yeah, Fast Land into Sack, I think, and
Like
then
in the fast lane.
maybe it's Fast Lane into Reservoir, second turn Long Legs, third turn Sack Steward. Though it could be Steward on 2. Yeah, Steward on 2 because we went the oil counter, yeah.
John Stewart.
Yeah, I gotta play that Gorge next turn. I meant to play it first turn. Gotta be Gorge.
As long as you play it before 3rd turn, or before 4th turn, you're fine.
And then I think we'll still go for the 2 play here. And then we can start sacking if we draw an untapped land. Could have attacked there just to see. But I think we're fine here. Blue-black is interesting. Watcher. We have a reach creature for that. Okay, no untapped land. Could do this to Long Legs attack. Then it leaves us open to a counterattack. I think we probably just... We don't have a way to remove an oil counter cheaply. So I think we probably just chill. And it doesn't matter really. Island, pretty much the answer. Yeah, hold. We have double blocks we can set up. Don't really want to sacrifice Long Legs. Okay. We control here. The 4 open mana feels a little bad. Probably better off just making a critter. We're still a little awkward mana-wise. We can't make our goblins with the reservoir. But 3/3 can break this board stall as things sit. If they tap out for a better creature, we can get it. So we'll see how things go. Oh no, they're hovering over our sack.
Please stop hovering my sack.
Yeah, just stop looking at my sack. I don't want you on my sack. Yo, that's
You
my
hear that,
sack.
Sam?
Yo. I don't want this thing on my sack. Look at this thing.
Those are words that you keep saying.
2 mana available.
Get it back if you kill it.
Yeah, but the 2 mana is what's concerning to me. I could pump the the 3/3 and attack. That gives me 1/3 to block the Watcher, 1/3 and 1/4. Like, they're just not doing a lot. I think that's probably the best move. Plenty of oil counters. I mean, 5/5's no joke. I just don't want to get owned by a counterspell. Unfortunately, we're in a position where we kind of gotta play around it, and we get to make a gobbo here, so that's pretty nice. We're adding to the board and attacking their board, so
Getting to make the goblin there is very powerful.
Agreed. It really kind of, that was the difference maker for me, is we got to still add to the board here. And now they're tapped out for Blister Zoa. So that's nice here. Now we can rebuke. We don't have any equipment to get, but I think rebuking, they get a card back here. We could also, we could conversely do the same thing we did, where we make the golem a 5/5 and attack. They have to start doing something. Like, they can't just take, yeah, I kind of like that move. Like, it just seems powerful. Yeah, so if they just want to keep taking smacks for 5, we're getting to the point where, like, if we can get this troll down, I mean, they have 4/4 flyer, but we're winning the race now. If they're not, especially if they're not going to block.
Yeah, we're winning the race pretty handily if they're not going to block.
Yeah. They're going to proliferate, that sucks. So I think we just ignore the 4/4 for the moment. We have 5 available mana. I'll see if they do anything with it. They elect not to. That's a pretty nice draw down the line. Got to do something here. This turn's not as simple as the other one, so I think we'll start with a troll. Do we want to attack, though? No. That's just resolved. Okay. Okay. We can attack with the goblin, and the steward. They might be tempted to double block the steward to get it off the battlefield, but I don't think we want to go down that road yet. Looks like they're interested in doing something to our troll, perhaps. I think that's a big deal. Gotta figure out something with the Blister Zoa, though. I don't want to kill it.
Oh, you don't want to kill it?
No, because they draw 3 cards. So
Yeah, seems bad for us.
Yeah, that is quite bad. Okay, we can battle chair here. Just Terramorphic for green, probably. See any good attacks here either. Now they can sack the Blister Zoa whenever they want to the Centurion. I think one more time of no blocks is fine. What do? 6/6 can come in. It re-equips for 7. We could hook it to the long legs. That solves that problem. They might try to force the issue, but I think we're fine to attack with this. Considering a triple block here? Okay. Seems like at 19 you don't necessarily want to go down that road.
They let him do it.
Right? I'll play out the surgical bay here. Looks like they want to draw cards. Yeah, because right now it's like, what else is the Blister Zoa going to do here? I think they drew something. It's really in the tank here. Okay. Yeah, like right now, kind of the copper long legs doesn't really matter because it only really mattered for blocking the card they got rid of at the moment anyway. That being said, I'd love to draw our Blister Zoa.
Yeah, that'd be pretty great.
Toxic one, as long as it's your turn, it's got first strike. Wherein it strikes first. Give us back our sack and take our chair. Can that do that?
Get back our sack.
No, mana value 3 or less.
Don't get back our sack.
Might just be the aspirant recast. Oh, they're going for the dose. Okay. But what are you dosing?
Long legs.
But,
Ethos?
yeah, I don't care. I can move the chair. Not intentional. I swear.
I don't have enough mana to do it now anyway.
Another land, you say? We can draw a card. I think that's probably the start. Could have expanded first. Expansed. Let's do that. Expansed, dude. We can play the Dune Mover as well.
Dune Mover.
I don't think we want that. We can Skull Bomb something. Maybe we just cycle it into their turn depending on what they do. That also lets us leave up long legs with Proliferate if we need it. Like if they play a card to destroy it and proliferate or something. Boop. Got the long legs. Oil counters don't mean much for us.
Long.
So it might be that's what they're interested in. Sure. You got it. Proliferate nothing. Okay. Proliferate to get a trigger. Did that for no reason, really. I guess we're going to sacrifice via cantrip to draw a card, and I think we'll probably do that again, because that's good. Not great in this position, but good. I just don't think the oil counters are worth a whole lot yet. That's nice. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and the chair does it. So we probably want to just move the chair. Let's move it to a goblin token. Let's move it to the Dune Mover. Because then that way if there's a bounce spell, it's not just lights out for us. Could attack. Hold. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's Xaxes if they don't proliferate here. We don't have haste. How careful am I here? Or we cast a non-creature spell. So we could play this into this. It's a little... Is it too... No, I think it's okay. I think we can go Synthesizer into Immobilizer, set up for the Immobilizer potential double tap or something.
I don't hate that.
We can also make a Goblin token, right? So we could like tap 3, 4. Yeah, I think it's worth it just to make the Goblin token. Then we Hazardous Blast them on the next turn. If they don't have a counter spell, it's game over. If they have a counter spell, okay, the game continues. You're not corrupted. You're late.
What a stall this game is, man.
I know. Some of my least favorite ways to play limited board stalls like
Well,
this.
this is not the way I've seen this format go so far either.
Right. Oh yeah, a lot of people are putting it as an aggro format.
And like a you better do something important every turn level of aggro format.
We'll see what they got here. Sacrifices a creature token? Okay. Oof.
There you go.
That's why we put that thing in the deck, right? Sam said it.
It did what it was there to do. That was a hell of a thing.
An ace in the hole for a stall board. Oof. Dune Mover on 2. Let's just put a land on top for the Tainted Observer on 3. I'm cool with that. Gives us all their colors. See what we draw. The draw step here is pretty pivotal. Okay, yeah, I think all 3 colors is correct with 2 red cards in hand then.
Move those dunes.
Yes, please. See what they have here. A little hex gold, maybe. Nope. Well, if they do, they may just be. I mean, this has toxic and is hex goldable, so if they were holding that, then they get the 2/3. No use of mana end of turn. I like that. Land on this turn would be lovely. No reach, right? Oh, I'm gonna untap land.
You didn't specify.
I didn't. That's all right. I'll take it. I'll take land next turn too, tapped or untapped, which means I definitely won't get one. What do I do about this basilisk? Do I care if it hits me? Not.
I think we can take a hit once.
Yeah, it's that 3, right, that I'm scared of.
Mm-hmm.
That thing, the thing that corrupts us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
That
I'll
one.
take one. You want 1 or 2 lumps? Zach really put me to the test on the... Alright, if you really don't care.
I heard somebody say he didn't care.
Yeah. You said it, stupid.
It's an untapped land. Just puts another one in tap.
That's right. We're
So
heading
you
the
got-
race. We can tap the 4/4. I think we're in okay shape. Scary if they play the 4. Okay, they didn't. It's scary if they play the 4/4 haste for 5 here. It's like, wait, what did this thing just do? This card is nuts. This immobilizer, it's so good. Cannot overstate that. Card is so good. Okay, that's a pretty good draw here. I wish I could pay 2. I really do. It's a good follow-up draw. I like it. And continue to just pop them for some damage here. Immobilize the 4/4 again. Blocks, I think we probably put the 3/4 on the 1/3 and the 2/1 on the 3/4, because right now we do care about getting that last single poison counter. Because then they get corrupted, or we get corrupted and they get the benefit.
Yeah.
Whoa. Alright, they really want to get in, so I think that our blocks are going to go the way we scripted them. Do they have the Hex Gold here and they're going to blow up the mover? Not yet.
Not yet.
Man, might see a... Port K? I mean, this doesn't hurt anything if they blow up our Dune mover. If they kill the troll is fine. It doesn't have toxic though, so 1 red mana doesn't do it. So I don't see us getting blown out here by any stretch. Wasn't expecting to make this block. Okay. Now the Hex Gold on the troll, I guess. Very patient. I don't think that does a whole lot, though. I think it's just Blister Zoa, right? We could kill the 4/4 here. Then we don't have to tap the Basilisk. Conversely, play Basilisk isn't super mana efficient, so I'd wait on that. So it feels like it's Blister Zoa or Rebuke.
Rebuke.
Huh?
I do rebuke.
Rebuke while they're tapped out. Yeah. That lets us...
Saves you an oil counter on the immobilizer.
Yeah, I concur. Yeah, I think we just block here. I just don't want to see what they do when we're corrupted. If they're going to corrupt us with that 3rd poison counter, I'd rather them work for it, you know, with a casting for like tapping out for a Volt Charge on our Observer.
Instead of just handing it to them.
Right, so I'm going to tap this in response. Right, like they just took the turn off there, which is fine with me. Now I'll play this with the Skull Bomb follow-up. That feels good. Though I could Skull Bomb plus Basilisk here. That actually might be better. Because then I can... No, because I don't have the mana, right? It takes 2 mana to do this. So Blister Zoa is 6. That's all of our mana. But if they kill that, I only get 1 card back. I think I'll take my time on this. I kind of also want the Skull Bomb. Man, do I blow the Skull Bomb on the Immobilizer, though? I think I do, right? The one's just too greedy. This is really good. Yeah. Sucks, but I'll take the card and the oil counters. Alright, I'm down. Kind of sucks, but the Immobilizer is just so powerful. I mean, look at the work it's done for us so far this game.
Uh,
My point. That was a nice draw. Okay. If we draw land, untap land specifically, we can Blister Zoa plus Observer. Which I would do, obviously, I have no really more efficient plays to make.
You're not going to block it?
Oh, I'll block. If they kill the Observer, so be it. But I'm 100% blocking so I don't get corrupt. Sorry, yeah, definitely.
Snap off that block, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
We cannot afford to be corrupted.
It's just I can't attack or block. Play the full price. Okay, they corrupted us. We fought again it, but... Oh, they're scared of... Okay, they're scared of the backlash. Ooh, Battle Chair. I think I'm in for just Battle Chair.
Battle Chair. Battle Chair.
And maybe one of the most absurd names in Magic the Gathering.
It's pretty great. Magic the Gathering, the trading card game, a Richard Garfield joint.
Did you think at a point you'd be making cards called Battle Chair? Well, now that you're mentioning it.
That was a little too close to Marrow.
It was.
Oh, now that you mention it.
Well, I was on my way to work.
I was pulling out my driveway.
That's right.
I love the enthusiasm he has.
Oh,
Perfectly normal battle chair.
I would be thrilled to have a job I'm that excited about ever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just,
yeah,
like it's so cool. Like,
let alone for the last 25 years.
Exactly, yeah. And you can tell he's just every day he goes to work, he's jazzed, which is fantastic. It's hard not to get excited listening to him.
And as far as I know, he's like kind of chill with people. Like, he knows he has a silly voice.
Nice. If I attack, they can't really double block. I think that's fine. Maybe I just go...
If you play the Blister Zoa next turn, they're dead to blast.
Do I just threaten them here? Like, I can just get the 6...
They just death touch it.
That's true. But they do take 3 and trample damage that way. Yeah, I guess no. Alright. We do have decent blocks here. Blister's Zoa loves to block. Sign me up, boss. I'll even give you a card back.
Block that shit all day, man.
That's right.
Hell yeah. I don't know why. That's just how I hear that kind of voice in my head.
That's your jellyfish voice is Dave.
Apparently.
Oh yeah, jellyfish.
Put me in front of that guy.
I have a feeling they have something better than that with Corrupted. I'd like them to play maybe several 1/1 tokens. All right, Sam. See if you're right.
I mean, we kind of hope she's right?
Yeah, sure. There she is.
Uncle Mo.
It's another one. Another win on the back of the blast.
Yeah, all right.
Hey, listen, you gotta convince me the card's good.
Except she kind of has had to.
It's surprising in this deck. I definitely like that as the top end of my aggro deck. Like, I'll happily play one at the top end of my aggro deck, but surprising to see how good it's doing here. What was that, the second or third?
Second.
That was the second one.
Okay.
You said last time that you think that's secretly going to be one of the best cards.
It's very good. Quietly doing a lot of work, even in a style of deck like this. It's just Siege the Tank. It's not, but it's funny to think it is. I think we want to go Expanse on 1 for Red Source for the Skull Bomb, into Sack on 2, into Observer on 3, most likely.
Yeah. Get our colors in order.
Yep. get our house in order and cast the spells we want to cast. I mean, the proliferate with the sack plus the immobilizer is really, really good.
Proliferate your sack.
The sack needs to get bigger.
Sack is prolific.
It's like that episode. It's like that episode of South Park where he's microwaving their testicles.
That's right. Yeah, Observer into make a 3/3 on the fourth turn is really good. We can make a 3/3. We can immobilize her. It really depends on what the opponent does. Opponent wants us dead. That much is true. Do we want to take this trade? I think the answer's probably not with the... No, I'll take... I got the Hex Gold here. Alright. I feel a little bad. Feel a little bad. See what we can do with the 3/3. I think it's just the most efficient use of our mana. The immobilizer's nice, but there's nothing worth immobilizing really yet. Put it on your counter. Artifact or creature you control activates sorcery. Seems pretty good. Okay, up to a 3/2. This one I would trade. It's pretty free. If they have a trick, so be it.
Teach the tank. Calling in Boster.
Fair, fair. Your brand. We're not corrupted, so we don't have to worry about that.
Kind of ridiculous. You can only activate your sack at sorcery speed.
I know.
You should see the things I can do with my sack.
Well, I mean, yeah, if you flash.
Now I'm just
You
thinking
can
about
do the
damage.
instant
Now I'm
speed.
just thinking about damage on the stack and what would happen with your sack, and I'm sad.
Stacking your sack damage.
My sack damage.
Damage on the sack.
So,
Damage on the sack.
all right, so they're more interested in just again offering a trade up. I think here we just make the trade again, or offer the trade again. Like, yes, I'm still offering to trade you. I don't mind that they're at 33. We can beat them very easily from 33. I think that
We
part
can
doesn't-
deal the damage. We just have to not die.
Yes. All right. This is a good draw. It may not look like it, but it is.
You need green.
Yes. What am I more worried about? Probably this and this. It's the most efficient use of our mana. Clears two things. Troll comes down next turn. Draws us a card, gains us 3 life. Okay, that's not bad. Cheap cards are kind of what we're in the market for.
Yeah?
Because if we draw no land next turn, we can still Skull Bomb on the sack. Ooh, this is nice. Alright, maybe we don't want to do that now. Maybe we just want to do this into cast 2/2 drops.
This deck sure is something.
Yes. I think we probably do use the Dune Mover. And I think we probably get Forest. We have no double red. As a matter of fact, I think we just have Skull Bomb activations, a land activation, and a blast left, so 4 is totally acceptable. Now we can load up the sack every turn for free. So I think we have good blocks. I think the board's pretty stable for the moment. Obviously life totals are a thing, but I think if we can draw a reasonable threat, I think we're in a good space. I mean, minimally we get to make a 3-3 every turn now. I'm going to start by putting two more counters on it. Draw a card here, see what we get. Okay, it's not bad. We'll just activate here. No need to play cards out of our hand when we can play cards that are on the board. Then next turn we can start to do like Goblin Token and 3-3. Question is, do we swing? I was thinking Dune Mover. They can't double block because the Might can't.
Yeah.
I just don't want him to get a good block on the Troll. But Dune Mover kind of pokes, and it's got Toxic, so it's like not free for them either. It's like, alright, cool, you're at 1,000,000 life, but poison is a real thing. And we can proliferate, we can we do have more toxic threats, so put an oil counter on the Centurion. Is there anything else that accepts or wants oil counters? We just want the I don't want to over
In case they kill it.
Yeah, just I don't want to dump too much into my sack in case they destroy it.
Yeah, you really don't ever want to have your sack destroyed.
I'm not looking.
I mean,
to
I
have my
guess
sack
I'm not
destroyed.
gonna kink shame. I guess maybe some people want to have their sack destroyed.
Oh
but...
my god, yeah, but that ain't Max.
Jared's like, what the fuck do I sign up to do this bullshit?
Listen, we have a golem-filled sack. This was made for Jared.
Don't smush the golem sack.
It's my sack. It was made for me.
That's right. Yeah, I think this is fine. We're trading cards.
Where's my professional strippers?
Looks like they may have enough. I mean, this is fine. Like,
Nothing
all
of
this
the
is
sort.
so irrelevant, I think. Right? Like, they just got... Like, we had them discard 2 cards for very minimal effect. That's what I feel like, anyway.
Yeah.
And we just add 2 more replacement permanents on the battlefield.
Feels good for us.
Yeah, I don't see this being bad.
Do the oil counters do anything for that?
For the Lightbringer, no, it's equipment based. Okay. Same thing. Kind of just get to attack at him a little bit. I don't think I really can give up much board size. I mean, 31. Why doesn't this just snap take 3? Seems odd. I mean, I understand they don't want our board state to get out of control, but as the board sits, there's nothing they can do about it. So it's kind of just got to be deal with it. But look at the reservoir. The sack and the reservoir together are just unfair. Two tokens every turn for 6 mana. It's just very, very good. The troll wasn't really doing a whole lot, is the thing. It was a nice blocker, but it wasn't doing a whole lot either. Still, I want to wait to get to the point where I can reservoir plus before I start doing anything too crazy. Like, and they're not even getting ahead. Like, unfortunately, it looks like they're drawing a little light. Ooh, that's very good.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's very good. Double strike.
Or whip.
Like, you
3
know,
war whips.
they can't equip to anything here, which is good for us. Do I cycle Spell Bomb here? Probably, right? Like, I don't need the oil counters on anything. Or do I wait because of Mobilizer? Yeah, I guess any draw we make is probably going to be a decent one, so... Yeah, Battle Chair counts as a good draw. I just kind of can't do much. Probably just, yeah, I'm fine losing out on a goblin token here to immobilize them. I'm kind of even fine if they swing a creature. I'd rather just tap a block. Yeah, they're done. They're off it. They're like, I'm done here with this. This is ridiculous.
It's pretty rude what you're doing.
Sorry to interrupt whatever it is you're doing over there. Siege, we want it back for you, buddy.
Imposter has been ejected.
Got to that
It's a little
wins.
sus.
Dan, we just got a tank from here.
Yeah, just
Dinner.
lose every game.
4.7.
I mean,
Mediocre.
Troller Drake, Observer, mediocre. Matt coming in. Hello. That's interesting. It's a keep. What's interesting is when do we play things? Doing okay. We're on our second draft of the night. Currently 3-0. It is like teamer oil counters proliferate toxic. So giving poison counters, putting oil counters on things for benefit, and then proliferating it. It is. It's the Saturday stream. We're playing because Phyrexia is still relatively new.
it's the hotness.
Yeah, we wanted to try it out.
The hotness Gandhi.
Green, I think. Yeah, we like some limiteds. The Great Danton. Kind of like Mover here.
For red.
Yeah, Mover to put the red on top feels pretty good. And then we can, next turn, maybe Observer, maybe Trawler Drake. Yeah. Put the link for D2 into Tuesday's channel. Oh, okay, cool.
I think you've already seen Mighty Ducks, the second one.
D2, the Mighty Ducks.
But I appreciate the link.
Quack, quack, quack. Is that the one with the knuckle puck, or is that D3?
Two.
That's right, okay.
E3 is the private school.
Yeah.
What's that do when it dies?
This makes a might. D2 is
It might.
puck. Confirmed. I might.
Icker Spit Basilisk. A great name.
Don't think I'm interested in blocking their 3-2 with the Observer. Next turn we get our Basilisk. Actually, we get our Golem. We get a Golem out of our sack for that. Surgical Bay. Probably almost irrespective of what we draw. We'll see. If it's a good non-creature, like a Mobilizer or something, maybe I play that for the Drake.
Yes, Matt, I did. That was a hell of a thing you did.
You drafted?
If you draw an undead land, you can Basilisk and pay for the proliferate.
I gotta look at that, mediocre Matt. What the fuck is this? When it enters the battlefield, sacrifice a creature unless
Yeah,
opponent's
corrupted.
3 more. Okay.
The Necro Titan. Everything sounds like a fucking metal band, dude.
Mm-hmm. Nothing with reach. How do we feel about blocks, though? 6/6 is a little scary. Death Touch. So I guess we just attack. No reach. Play Death Touch. And we have to hold on our sack. think that's okay. It disincentivizes attacks, or at least incentivizes them to waste good removal on a medium card. Yeah, we got to hold on the sack, unfortunately. I'd like to start producing out of the sack, but yeah, see, that's a good removal spell right there. And they get 0 proliferate off of it, so that's pretty nice.
That's the top tier removal spell.
It is. We do need to find an answer to that 6/6 though. Probably just take Dune Mover and do that. I don't see any reason to not. We have 3/3s that can check the 2/2. We have a canopy as well. I mean, we're in the situation where gotta hold the sack. Yeah, I want the sack to start producing. That's what I have it in the deck for. If I gotta oil it up so it produces longer, that's also why I built the deck.
Don't oil your sack.
I literally built the deck to oil my sack. Like, come on. That is what I built this deck for.
You have to take the oil off in order for it to produce.
Gross oily sack.
I think we just hold here. Nothing doing, unfortunately. Land would have been really good there. The synthesizer will be nice. Again, if we draw untapped land here, it's pretty good. If the idea of an oily sack is making anyone uncomfortable, I apologize. I didn't design the set.
It's not making me uncomfortable. I mean, it's making me a little uncomfortable in that, like, ew, but, you know.
I think I just take one more hit, right? They're blue-black. I don't think they're going to surprise me.
What's that do to you if it has 3?
Nothing now. It just was when I cast it. There's nothing toxic about this sack. This is a fine sack.
It is a fine sack.
What a good sack you would be.
I think we just want to proliferate, right?
My love is my lady. Or my love, and my lady is the sack.
Is the sack.
Is the sack. Yeah, it's perfect.
Oh, Randy, such a fine sack.
Yep. Here we are.
Hello out there. Thanks for hanging with us. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us with us. We'll miss you.
Thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Oh, nice. How is Babby formed? Oh my god.
With Zach.
Wayne Stainmother.
Stuck in the abyss here at the moment. What you do? Okay. Not a great one here for us.
Green.
Yeah, for sure green, I think. We have double blue already. And we don't need much in the way of red. This isn't doing much here, so I think we're just going to go ahead and let our sack produce. Again, we don't get to draw a card off the Observer, unfortunately.
I mean, not producing with our sack is probably the worst part of that.
Yeah. Next turn we could either Blister Zoa or sack plus Proliferate, which seems pretty good, but we're getting to the point where they might, nix our Chower Drake here. They got that 1 in a black instant. This does have mana value 3 or less. Yeah, Anoint with Affliction is the name. Yeah, I think we're just too many turns with not land. That's what's going to hurt us here. We're setting up to where we can't profitably double block. Take the hit for 6. If you got a Plum Spell, you got me. Okay. Watcher's fine. Skull Bomb makes me discard. Or no, it gets the one that gets back. The old one is the one that makes you discard. Okay. You can play this. Then we have a profitable double block. I think it's our best shot. If they can break this up, we're in trouble, but...
Well, we don't really... They would have to not attack with everything for us to have any kind of good double block.
Also true. They attack with everything. We just take one in the air from like a rando thrumming bird. Or a watcher, I guess, more accurately, since they don't draw a card. Thrumming bird gets blocked by 2/3. 3/3 can block the 2/2, or 4/4 can block the 2/2, and 6/6 can block the... Because we kind of need the 4/4 to live. There's the attack Jared alluded to. So I think we want block here, block here, take one as it sits. Now we can make a creature, and they lose the attack here. Yeah, that's pretty nice. So we can make the creature, and we still have enough mana left over. I don't think we need to proliferate. We can get the reservoir down. Though the proliferate's nice here because it means that Blister Zoa draws us 2 cards. Yeah, I think I'm down for that. So we want Blister Zoa plus 3/3 on the Necro Titan.
Yep.
And the Watcher gets chumped, so they lose out on the block in case it's a trick. I'd rather lose the Blister Zoa. They're just looking for... Oh, I'm sure they just wanted a card, yeah. I'd rather put Blister Zoa at risk because it draws me more cards. What is this magic card? Ward 3 and pay 3 life, so that's right out of here. Whenever you cast a non-creature
Get
spell...
gone.
Wow, that's very hard for us to beat, and we can't canopy it.
But we can just double block it.
I think you need to make a guy.
I do definitely need to make a guy. There's no question about that. Sack must produce. And I will pay because I have nothing better to do with the mana, I don't believe. Non-creature spell. Whew, X is the mana value. So all they have to do is cast a like a 3-cost non-creature spell, and I think we're off it, right?
What does it do to the non-creature spells?
If we live through this turn, it makes goblins.
Okay.
If we can live, that's a creature. Probably also a rare. Yep. Okay. Are they going to get rid of the Necrotitan? No. Okay. Well, we get to make a lot of creature tokens here. We've seen this combo before. I can do that and still pay for the reservoir. But I don't have to, right? Yeah, no. It doesn't matter. By the end of turn, I'm going to do it, so...
If you can stay alive for 4 more turns, you can...
I just need to get to the point where I can start attacking, is the thing. Like, how do I attack around this thing? Yeah, I am proliferating
They're
every
at
turn.
6,
Yeah. It's getting to the point where I might be able to double proliferate.
That would be exciting.
We get the Watcher, the Thrumming Bird, Hive Master, Skitterling if they want it. This is a toughie. There's the Watcher again. So as frequently as possible we need to start. So they're going to get rid of the Watcher, I take it? To draw more cards.
I think they just win next turn because now they have 3 flyers.
Well, we can canopy one of them, right?
Oh, yeah.
I just got to leave the mana up. So I need 3 mana to do that. So I can do that, and then I can proliferate.
Like proliferate. We're doing an awful lot for being at 1.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what blocks? This has to block. This just has flying and warding. Yeah. Oh, it's a sorcery.
Damn.
What? Why
Fuck.
is this a sorcery? This is coming out of the deck. This card's terrible. Like, this has always been an instant.
Yeah, seriously, why is it a sorcery in this set of all sets?
Fuck's sake.
Like, this set of all sets, you think you'd want that as an instant.
Yeah.
I think it's because there are so many targets.
I think this has been... We have this already, right? Artifact, enchantment, or creature with flying. I mean, it adds the proliferate piece, and I guess that's what they're like, oh, we add the proliferate so we can make it a sorcery. Yeah, that's awful. That's straight up lost us the game. I think we bring in Skull Bomb. Ugh. Yeah, it's rough. I would have just obviously done it. I gave him the card on there on our turn, but there's no reason to not do that.
Yeah, I don't think one card makes enough of a difference there to make it matter.
No, not when we're Dobbs. It's all right, cool. I mean, if the card kills us, then we're in no different a position. This is fine though. You get a 1-drop into a 2-drop into a 3-drop, so I won't gripe too much. Hey, reading is hard. None of us caught it.
Nope.
Now,
There are 4 of us on here.
I'm with you. That's always been an instant, so I just assumed it was an instant.
Yep.
It's weird when you hovered over it for a second. It actually had a weird glitch where it said artifact that I saw. So I was like, I don't know what I'm looking at anymore.
5 if you include you. Yeah. That's a shame because the proliferate would have been good there. This is toxic 1 whenever another...
2.
Toxic 2 whenever another creature you control a toxic attack. Another, okay. So we get a block here. Nope. You got me. I think this is right over Trawler Drake. Trawler Drake just doesn't present the blocks that this does. I'd like to get Trawler Drake down before these 2 non-creature spells, don't get me wrong. But we need time. Which right now we don't have the gift of. Damn, they're going to pump that. Oh, they can't yet. Okay. Sorry? Ugh. What? +2/+2. So we... +2/+2. And if it's toxic, draw a card is probably what I'm going to put them on. So there's no reason not to double block here. Okay. Probably still just this. Though we could go this plus Skull Bomb. Could draw a card with this current Skull Bomb. And then just play the Steward. Yeah, I guess I kind of need to make my land drops or I'm going to lose this game. Opponent fast deck. Okay, understood.
I need to make my land drops. Draws 5-drop.
That's okay. Gets us one closer. Puts me one step closer to that land. But we're about to die. Oh, good.
Opponent doing stuff, man.
They really are.
Like, slow down, my dude.
Please. You need some time if you don't mind. Yeah. My fear is that, like, what they can do to us if we're corrupted. But I think we're just double blocking this Vorak. Okay, we am corrupted. That's a slow land. It's Eric Clapton of lands. So these get red source. Do I want to hold for Trawler Drake? Is that too greedy? I guess not, because what does it do right now? Still want to hold the 2/3 back for blocking purposes. I like the Phyrexian lands opponent has. They look cool.
Oh, those are fucking gorgeous, dude.
Yeah, they look good on the board. I figured those would be a good set, good version of arena lands, specifically because they would look good like this.
Mm-hmm. And they do.
Yeah, they do. Cool art. The Phyrexian text looks good. I don't pay for peripherals, but unless they're sleeves, because Mediocre Matt loves sleeves. Putting the tank means there's probably not an easy decision to be had, which is good news for us. Okay. 3/3 in the air is rough. We can Hazardous Blast here. That doesn't do much other than clean up the mites. I think we probably...
Cleaning up the mites is important, though.
It is. I think we'll immobilize.
Fuckers are annoying.
Very. Probably just tap 3/3 flyer at this point. Though we could... yeah, no, we're at 12. I don't want to just, like, start taking smacks. Yeah, damn. They knew it was a sorcery.
Show off.
But they didn't proliferate.
Reading the card.
Oh, mana value 3 or less. Okay. I was like, why did they choose to not proliferate there? Still haven't fully grokked that card, apparently. Battle Chair. You're not exactly what I want here. Okay. I've got to present the ability to start to at least a double block. Okay. One thing I do like about this deck is the like the little ways it can get damage in. The Synthesizer, the Toxic, the way we're proliferating it every turn. Like, it can win a game kind of just innocuously. Defending
it's just
itself.
like all of a sudden the chip damage just kills them.
Right, exactly. It's really neat. I like that part of the deck a lot. Son of a fuck. I knew this was going to happen. If I had anything better to do next turn, I would just be like, yeah, I'll hold. But, yeah, it sucks. Alright, now I got to blast because I need to take out all 4 of those mites, I think. Though here I do have yeah, I'll troll here because it's a good blocker. We gain 3 life, and we draw a card, most importantly. So it gives us a land for the following turn. We do got to figure something out with the 3/3 flyer. But the nice thing is we can take it here. We just gain 3 life. This isn't the worst offense. What the F? Scry want to put an aura encounter. Ugh. Of course they play this after I'm like, I'll destroy all of their mites next turn. What is this game?
It's the first time you get to see it.
Yeah. Son of a fuck. I have to do it. I don't have a choice, unfortunately.
Where are those fucking mites, man?
I did take out my sorcery speed artifact. The good news is they're scrying all to top the entire time, so they're losing out on value. The bad news is they scryed to the top. I think I just hold this back. What can we do here? Oh, not much. It's not the worst. Just trade 1-for-1 is fine.
After this game, I think I gotta head out if we're not intending to head out on the stream.
Or you're good, whenever you want to go. I'll probably just finish this out since I'm doing it. But whenever you guys are good, no worries.
I'll hang till the end of the game.
Appreciate it.
Hang till the end of the draft.
Battle chair. Battle chair. Battle chair.
We know we're having tap land. You'll hang till the end of the night. Appreciate that. I mean, we really have no choice but to battle chair here. I don't think we're doing anything else. We do not get to draw a card, or proliferate, excuse me. Just put an oil counter here. We can get this up by 2, obviously, with the spell bomb. Can't attack here, unfortunately. Though I guess we could be attacking because we're not blocking the flyer. But I still need it for other blocks.
What'd you do, fucking Dutch ovener? We're getting her pregnant again.
Why'd you look at me like that?
So I was just waiting to see your expression. Waiting to see what your expression is when he responds.
It's way better than the sack jokes.
Is it better?
Taco Bell before you had dinner.
Oh, you're pre-gaming.
Pre-gaming with Taco Bell.
Got that taco smell.
Yeah, he does. I can see why he's banned.
Yep. I'd ban him too.
Still might.
So Matt is a banned food?
Matt is a banned food, yeah.
I'm glad I'm not the only one routinely farting on their partner.
He didn't say that.
I was just saying, I don't think he said on.
On, at, whatever.
No, there's no even, like, there's no preposition. There's just a statement of farting.
He's a farting bag.
Oh my
Farting
god.
bag. Farting bag.
I miss you fucking idiots. I really do.
This is why I come up here.
Goulet. Nature Goulet.
Proliferate, give us a poison counter? +2/+2 and vigilance. To the flyer? No, to the death toucher? But we can just chump it. Is this an attack with everything then? Feels like it's gotta be, right?
That's what I would do.
Oh, Dan, I got a story that relates into content that'll be coming out, so you'll appreciate it.
Okay.
I've been teaching Sam Netrunner.
Oh boy.
So we were playing with it, and I was like, it'd be cool if you got to experience Netrunner the way I experienced Netrunner. Which is, as it came out. So we're going to do...
You're going to go to Baltimore to a hotel room?
We're not. Speaking of farting. Wow.
Straight up shitting, dude. I wasn't farting, that was shitting.
That was.
I'm so glad I didn't make that trip.
Oh man, the FOMO was great, but the fucking destruction of the bathroom was not.
The FOGO was great. The FOMO was not real.
That's right.
I would have just taken it.
So I was like, it'd be cool if we did that. So we started playing with just the starter decks. And we started to kind of like take the starter set and build our own decks within the context of the box.
Neat.
And I was like, it'd be cool if we did like a recorded thing. Every video was like, okay, here's us playing with the starter. Here's the next one is us playing with the first data pack that ever came out and adding it in, see if it changes our deck choices, see if we just take a card from it and add it into our deck, and just do that through the life of the game. Like
That's pretty
everybody
neat.
goes adding in a new data pack. So we're just going to call it either Running Archives or Archive Run or something like that. And go
That's
through
pretty great.
the history of Netrunner that way.
Team Covenant did a really similar thing with Star Wars CCG when they started doing their pandemic streams a couple years ago. Zach had bought, before the prices completely exploded on them, a bunch of booster boxes of the first like main Star Wars sets, and they did like open a box and build a deck, for each side kind of thing.
That's
And
pretty
it was
exciting.
great. I loved it.
Yeah, I thought it'd be like a fun thing to do, especially if you were like, "Oh, I missed that game. It was so good." It's like, yeah, it was really good, and it's like this is a cool way to relive it.
You've been saying
That is
you
a
like
really
play
neat
it
way to
for a
relive
while.
it.
Like you bring it up every once in a while.
Well, it's a tough game to learn. It's tougher than Magic is to learn.
It only took me a night to learn.
Oh, I'm not saying it wouldn't have, but I think
No,
it's
no.
partially because
It's
you learned Magic and have played so many board games.
Yeah, it is a difficult game to learn. It is an impossible game to master, and it has a lot of depth.
I think we just have to take this hit. Yeah, it's really good. Love me some Netrunner. Put up blue-white. But it looks to be like blue-white tempo. You're gonna have to go this direction. If they have the card out of hand, it's not great. If it's just remove the counter here, that's fine.
Oh, Matt, that's sweet. The DBZ, the score version of DBZ starters. That's awesome.
That's rough. Because now I
Yeah,
can't offer that same double block.
That was painful.
Yeah.
Who said 3?
Dan and I both said 3.
Okay.
If we can deal with the Ambassador, we're in okay shape. They did lose the oil counter, so Proliferate does nothing. So we're just taking damage here. I don't want them to corrupt us if I can help it, but obviously can't do too much. That's not bad here. I don't have anything with an oil counter on it, but I don't know how far down through the depths I want to go to get that. It already gains me 3 life. It just doesn't draw me a card. Cracked a Goku starter and a Raditz. So what's the next turn play?
Rad.
Moving the equipment over?
Call it a night, kids.
All right, chef.
Ton to do in the morning.
All right,
It's
sir.
been fun. Matt, thanks for hanging out. Siege the Tank, thanks for hanging out. It's been a great deal of fun. This fucking set is weird.
It's very weird.
Set is very weird. I don't know if I like it yet, but
Yep. But I appreciate that
weird.
you're waiting to make a determination. That's, I think.
I haven't actually played any of it, so I will at the very least hold my opinion until I've actually played some limited of it. But
Yeah, hold your sack until you've played.
That's right. Hold
I've
that
just
back.
been playing way too much Marvel Snap lately, so I haven't really
Wasn't
played
sure
anything
where-
else.
Wasn't sure what you were going to say you were playing too much of when I said that.
I mean, I've been
but-
playing with my sack quite a lot too, but that's not any different from ever.
No.
So
No.
I've been doing that as long as I've been able to do it.
I was going to say.
All right,
That's
Leave-
quite a
leave-
note.
leaving now before I put my foot further into my mouth.
Just
Yep.
keep your sack out of there.
Yeah, yep.
Hi, everybody.
Bye,
Bye.
then.
This is Equip One,
God.
right? Who let him in here?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know anything anymore.
Okay, you got me. Nothing I can do.
No, this is not great.
Seems to be this format. You win a few in a row in the beginning, and then you just lose.
Yeah, it's
Like every single one we've played has been like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I can't get any consistency down. Of artifacts, got it.
Why not attack with the first striker?
Not sure.
Oh, I guess they took flying away from me. I don't know what they're up to.
I mean, tablet definitely confirmed a little too slow. Alright, we get the sack reservoir combo, but we have a lot coming at us in the air.
Mm-hmm. I believe the answer is too much.
Yes, correct. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this format. It's really a hard one for me to gauge because it's been so much like the games you lose feel like you had no chance or you lost at one critical moment because the opponent happened to have it. Like, again, just had no chance. Like, I just didn't have it. Where it's like those formats I don't necessarily like so much, where I can't identify why I'm losing the game. Like, why is that? Why have I lost? Okay, it's all the lands. Pauper, I think, is the most likely place to want these land. So it's rough. It's a rough format. In Discord. Good time to plug the Discord. Mediocre Matt's talking about it. Magical card deck list discussion, I assume, is under? Yep. 7-0 with this nonsense. That's good nonsense. Not a lot of removal, though.
What format is it? This?
Yeah, it's this limited. Oh, very cool. Yeah, definitely feel free to post deck lists into the Discord. We like to have discussions. These Saturday streams, you can definitely suggest things for us to play. If you'd like to see us play something not Magic, let us know what that would be. Shout out to Sam for the sub and to RWB9000 for the sub. Really appreciate that. And Jared at the beginning, he snuck it in before the stream even started.
It was during the credits.
That's true. I like that. Ooh, man, I'd love to have that. This card's nuts. Like, what a crazy limited card. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But yeah, as Dan alluded to, that'll be the end of the stream for the evening. Jared, you're welcome to raid somebody for us if you would like. I'm going to sing the song for you and Sam and for RWB9000. Appreciate Siege of Tank being here. Appreciate Mediocre Matt being here. You know the deal. We love all you folks. Everybody's hanging out in chat with us. Really appreciate it. If you wouldn't mind hanging for a moment, we'll do a quick raid right after this ends. Help somebody else who's streaming tonight. You never know. Maybe you're going to really like their content. Never come back and see us ever again. Don't do that. We'll be back tomorrow. Perhaps. No, we won't, because Jared is sick and nobody requested it. So, we will not be back tomorrow. Hopefully everybody enjoys the Super Bowl if you're into that kind of thing. If not, I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll be back on the following Sunday with probably more of this Phyrexia Limited. So if you get something cool, let us know in the Discord so we can check it out. In the meantime, we will sing the song and then rate a channel. If you're unfamiliar, we sing you a song for subscribing. It's supposed to be a reward. I assume that it's probably more of a bit of a torture, but oh well, you did it. You pressed the button, and we appreciate it. And if I threw a party, invited Sam W0525, RWB9000, and J-Rod, what are you, 1220? Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1220. Yeah, there you go. You would see the biggest gift would be from me, and perhaps also from L.E. Thank you for being a friend. All right, everybody, we're going to raid a channel, so hang in with us and throw your emotes up when we get over there.
Yep, we're going to go see Adam Ant. Been a while.
Been a while.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.